What's up, y'all?
Welcome back to my channel Globe Digger. So recently I visited the northeast of India and I have to add, this trip was quite eventful. Leech bite! I was damn excited about my trip because obviously
Can't wait to eat some momos! Momos! Fried momos.
are truly an upgrade to all the momos I've ever been eaten. We went to Gangtok, Darjeeling and then moved back to Pelling. This trip was full of adventure, happiness, phlegm, and a lot of travel.
Touchdown!
We have another 5 hours to go.
So before I give it all away right now, let's dive right in.
Let's go! Guys, I have finally touched down Bagdogra airport after 12 hours of traveling. We made like a stupid mistake, I guess. We booked flights from Pune to Delhi and then we waited at Delhi airport for like 10 freaking hours, and then from there we got a flight at like 1:20, which we almost missed. It's 4 p.m. and it is beautiful outside. Just like any other place in India, we were like bombarded by all the cab drivers and all the cab service places, but since it's off season, the rates here are pretty reasonable. So I was recommended this app or this website called Wizz Rides, which offers share cabs for about $700 all the way from Bagdogra airport to Gangtok. You can choose your spot, you can choose your time slot and stuff like that. The private cab, however, was for 3.5. It was almost the same as the local cabs over here. This was cheap, but we opted for a private cab, which we got off quite cheap at 2.9 after a lot of bargaining, because I wanted all my stuff to be like in place. I'm carrying a lot of stuff. If you're traveling off season, that is, you would also get a good option with the local cabs as well. On our way to Gangtok, and yeah, so it's 4 p.m. There's nice music going on. Uttamji is driving us.
Hello.
Guys, it's a long journey from Bagdogra to Gangtok, and somewhere I heard that Rangpo is very famous for its momos, so we stopped here to eat, and after walking a lot we were able to find a good decent restaurant, and the food was so good. We had like steamed momos, we had fried momos, the chutney was like super spicy, and we had soup. I could taste like the broth in it, and we had honey chili potato, which was so good. Everything was so well cooked. The momos were like so crispy from the outside and like so tender on the inside. It's a veg restaurant, but it's definitely worth a shot. इधर आपका सबसे पॉपुलर होगा रेस्टोरेंट है? After a long journey, we finally checked into a hotel. But before I give you a room tour, after a good night's sleep, we were renewed with energy.
What's up, y'all? We are in Gangtok City.
look, the Sikkim Continental.
Let's go!
Continental, the restaurant that I was looking for, and I wanted to try that restaurant, but it's shut. So, yay! Wow! It's raining. It's a little drizzly out here. I went off to lunch. We're walking on MG Marg, and this is how it is. It was 2:30 p.m. and we were starving.
Really good momos and some rolls at Roadhouse over here. Let's go!
We entered a steep alley which took us to the best rolls and momos in town. Roll House. We started off with their speciality, the aloo saag, went on to some momos and had a roll. Next in line was one of the most popular cafes in Gangtok, Baker's Cafe. And over a cup of coffee, we waffled our afternoon away.
Store where we are buying this guy a raincoat. Damn it! Are you done yet? I bought new shoes. Goodbye, dirty shoes. Got myself a new pair. I'm looking for food a lot more amazing in the evening. I haven't eaten chicken since I've come here. It's raining a little bit. It's drizzly, so I mean, I don't think I would buy an umbrella for this. So it's raining a little heavily. Then I was vouching for it too. But it is raining and I think we need to wear our raincoats or our jackets right now because, well, as you can see, everybody is. Anyway, what we were planning to do next was to go to Ganeshtok because I've been told the views over there are scenic. But from what everybody is telling me, it's a little useless going there since it's raining and it'll be super windy and it's not very pleasant to go there. Oh, raindrop. Okay.
Before anything else, wine.
This is a sweet one. And the sour one is?
Yeah, looks perfect, man. Looks perfect. So now we finally found a cab to Devali and we are going to Devali. And the cab drivers are very friendly traveling with kids.
ये कलर्स का क्या सिग्निफिकेंस रहता है?
आकाश है ना,
हाँ
आकाश पाताल
हाँ हाँ हाँ
कलर होता है, जैसे जमीन।
अच्छा।
Contrary to my belief, we had made it and we were now at Chorten Monastery.
It's one big Chorten and I'm sure it has some significance. What a Chorten is, from what I learned in Leh, it is basically a structure where all the ashes of the previous great monks are kept. It's supposed to be haunted. I'm not so sure what it means.
We spent some time in the tranquility of the Chorten Monastery, walked around in the surrounding jungles, and realized it was time for sunset. What better place there could be to see the sunset than the top of a parking lot?
So we just came out of this place called Taste of Tibet. We ordered one veg and one non-veg dish. And it's hot. Let's see how the food works out over there. Just had some really amazing dinner at this place called OSM. I kept calling it awesome, but it's actually OSM, Resto and Lounge. At this restaurant that looked pretty fine dine to us. We thought it will be expensive, but it was really not. It was just like 800 bucks for two on Zomato, and we ordered like a lot of food, so our bill came to like 1300 bucks. The food was worth it. Place was clean, hospitality was spectacular. We had kung pao chicken, we had this rice, and we had the green vegetable curry, which was highly recommended by the waiter who was serving us, and it was really good. And before that, we went to this restaurant called Taste of Tibet, recommended by one of my Instagram followers. Water, it was really bad. We got out of there. We went to another place called Yummy Tummy, which looked very nice from the outside, with a kingfisher and tube light boards hanging. But then as soon as we got there, we were like, this is another like Taste of Tibet type scene, and I really couldn't risk it anymore. And now I'm going to shut off for the night. The streets are empty. I'm off for day one. See you tomorrow morning. Adios. You are not going to believe it, but we had lunch again at OSM. What's up, guys? Day 2 in Sikkim is nice and non-sunny, but it's quite pleasant. As it turns out, we have decided to head to Darjeeling immediately in the morning itself, because our beloved driver Uttamji was anyway heading to Darjeeling, and he called us and he asked us to join him. So here we are, and now we're heading to Darjeeling. It's a 4-hour drive. It's costing us about 3.5k. Clearly, I wasn't very happy about leaving Gangtok so early. I mean, what were we going to do for 3 days in a small city like Darjeeling? I have reached. Where? What's up, y'all? This is started on. What? Am I like there? We've come to this store called Samrat. ये स्टोर का नाम क्या है? भारत।